Good afternoon. I'm Dara Bunjon. I'm the food enthusiast here at J Moore Living. I'm a food writer, food stylist, PR maven, and a frustrated baker. Those of you joining us live, drop your comments and questions for my guest or myself into the comment box, and you'll see me turn my head from time to time to check and see and address any questions or comments that you have. This week's guest is Chanya Punyakumpol of TAAN Thai Foods, and that's real easy Thai. A former lawyer turned culinary entrepreneur, having spent a decade living in the US, her yearning to find the brilliant flavors of Thailand, she and her partner Prin have created TAAN Thai Foods, a consumer brand dedicated to sharing Thailand's vibrant street food and comforting home cooking tradition. All right, Chanya will join us. She is in Thailand right now. So we're coming live from Thailand. It's around midnight. So let's bring in Chanya.
Hello, hi, Dara.
Hi,
Thank
it's
you
good
for
to see.
inviting me. Yep.
Well, I met you at the Fancy Food Show in the New Products Pavilion, and you, some of the new products up in the pavilion, the River Pavilion, were under the auspices of different organizations for emerging businesses. Were you under one of those, or did you just get one of the spots?
Yes, I was with the Makeup Prep program with the SFA, the Special Tea Food Association. So we are a member with them, and then I joined the program. That's basically designed to help incubate new brand to learning all the A to Z of the CPG world. So, and then at the end of the program, they would like invite us and then give us the tabletop at the pavilion. Yeah.
What was the response? I know I tried, you had me sample something and I went, yum, yum, yum. I want you to be on my show. But have you gotten a lot of response from the show?
Yes, you mean from the trade
Fancy.
show? Yeah. Yes. So we've got some interest, especially from the independent store in New York. So we are now in several stores in New York, in several shops in New York, and also there's a lot of like chance to connect with the distributors and also a larger um, chain as well. So right now we're also in talks with some of the distributors. So that's
I want to let
definitely open
people know
doors.
that the products we're going to talk about, if there's not a location near you, you
Mm.
can buy this direct online at tantaifoods.com. Am I saying it right? Tan?
Yeah,
How
it's
do you,
tanthaifood.com. Tan
okay,
is basically it's a word in Thai meaning like tasting or eating or like enjoying tasting food. Yeah,
right,
so that's how we have come up with the brand name.
right. So you can find it on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, just under Tan Thai Foods. And that link will be coming up in the comments section. So any way that you want to connect, if you're another uh, manufacturer, something you think there might be a good collaboration, reach out
Mm.
to Chanya. We're open. As I said earlier, when I went there and I tasted the dishes, I think it was the pad cry po.
Oh, it's the stir fries, pad kapow. Yes,
Yes,
the holy basils.
right. And that's sort of the national dish of Thailand, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a basically a national street food dish. So we can find it everywhere in Thailand, every street corners. Also, all the restaurant have it. The thing is, in the U.S., it's harder to find like the real pad kapow just because of the leaves, the herbs itself is very seasonal. So it's harder to grow in the U.S. So it's very different because in Thailand it's year round. It's just everywhere. So that's
Right,
like one of the dishes that I miss the most when I'm like around in outside of Thailand.
right. And that's called holy basil.
Yeah, it's the Thai holy basils
Thai.
because there's also Indian holy basils, I believe. So it's a bit different. Yeah.
Okay. Um, Tell me a bit about what your family table was like. I always am interested in growing up
Mm.
and what somebody's table was like and what memories come from their family table. Do you care to elaborate a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. So a lot of the food inspiration I have is from my mom. So she actually graduated from the culinary school, and she's really like a serious cook, even if it's at home. So everybody has to be ready at the table before she actually like finish cooking, because she hates it when everything is not hot and then you like the food is waited
Right.
there. So that's like something that we learn along the way. So every time we would have like a freshly cooked dinner. So it's mostly dinner because morning and lunchtime people just get busy and work and school. So yeah, it's the dinner time, and then we would look forward to it. Like one of my earliest memory was her like I guess the flagship dish that she's made is the best is the tom yam goong. Like it's very famous, right? In Thai
Right.
restaurant in the US also good, but in Thailand, like the way people make tom yams is very different, like from different homes. Like we have our home recipes that's really like different from like when you have it at restaurant.
Right. Well, that's like an Italian family, whatever. Everybody's family puts something
Yeah,
on it. In Italy, Northern Italian pasta dishes is different from the Southern and from the neighbors. So that
yeah,
definitely makes sense. And when you came home this time, what was the first thing that you ate?
it was it was a Thai Vietnamese fusion food. So in Thailand, we it's a shared culture in Southeast Asia. So we have like a lot of like shared dishes with Cambodia, with Laos, with Malaysia, but also Vietnamese as well. And Vietnamese food in Thailand is very popular. So we like there's a lot of like Thai Vietnamese fusion food and restaurant that we love to go because it just have a lot of like different flavors to it. I
Right.
would
It's
say
it's a fresher, lighter taste,
yeah,
I
yeah,
think. Let's talk about the three products. Well, let's talk about
mm,
Tam Kha soup. Tam
yes,
means soup, Ka means galangal,
yes,
and some people might confuse it with Tom Yum,
Tom Yum Goong,
regular Tom Yum Vietnamese
yeah,
soup,
yeah.
um, and which is a sour, spicy. Um,
Mm.
Tell me more about the Tam Kha soup product that you have, and let's explain that it's in boxes, it's a kit. So talk a bit about that.
Yeah, so Tom Kha soup is like you said exactly. It's Kha means galangal, which is like the main herbs that we put in the soup, right? In Tom Kha, and Tom Yum is also like a soup as well. Both of them are on the lighter side. It's not like when you imagine going to a restaurant, you have like green curry. It's like heavy with coconut, but tom kha and tom yum is on the lighter side, although tom kha does have a coconut, but it's not really a coconut cream. It's coconut milk, like lighter. It's not coconut water, but it's lighter
Right. It's
milk.
not as thick.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But tom kha and tom yum has very similar herb base, like galangal, lemongrass, lime, the makut lime leaves, and chili. But it's just tom kha is not as spicy as tom yum, if you will. But it has all the same base. But tom yum also have different variations. It adds like some people add milk, some people add a little bit of that's creamy tom yum, right, with the milk. But also they have like the clear soup, clear tom yum soup, which is like no milk. It's just like clear water
Or
soup. watery
Right.
soup. But tom kha is just the coconut milk. Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about the kit. If somebody,
Mm.
let's talk about it. You have the tom kai soup, you have the
Mm.
pad kra po, and the
Mm.
kwak soy. And I'm probably
Khao soy.
pronouncing kwak soy. Folks, I can barely speak English, let alone Thai, so hopefully I did justice. Let's talk about you created with your partner these products because you
Mm.
couldn't find a number of them in the US when you yearned for that street food. And you created what you have a hashtag easy Thai food.
Mm.
Explain the kits and how they,
Yeah.
if they got the box, what's included and what's not. Let's talk about that.
Right. Yeah. So here's an example of the box. So the thing about these box is that what I want the experience of be able to cook Thai food at home. My experience of cooking Thai food outside of Thailand was, you try to find like different ingredients, assemble them together. You have to go to different shops just to get all these ingredients together, assembled it, and you use just a little bit of it and the rest you have to throw it away. So that was my experience. I find it's very inconvenient and difficult, even though like sometimes it's good, but it takes a lot of time. So what I want to have for people to experience is like easy cooking Thai food that they can add their own spin to it, but all the, I guess, core ingredient is there for them to just enjoy, like giving their own creativities. So Thai food is all about herbs, right? So what we have in all of the three kits are the core herbs that need to be there. So, and it's all in dried format. So one is rehydrates. It give out the aromas that you supposed to have in Thai food. So that's the key to Thai food, the herbs. That's give out the intensities, um, the freshness, or the 60 flavors, whatever like flavors you're supposed to have. Like chili with the holy basils, you have to have that holy basil hit to your nose when you eat the first bite. So something like that we want people to experience, but with the east, the east of like cooking, basically. So
Right.
that's the idea. Yeah.
And you add your own protein, whether it be
Yeah.
chicken sliced thin or ground beef, and you just sort of add that and use the kit. And if you want to add additional veggies, then you can. But
Yes, exactly.
so you have the tom kai soup,
Mm-hmm.
the holy basil dish, the Thai holy basil, and that's more. I think that's what I tasted, and I think you had maybe ground chicken
Yeah,
in that when
ground
I
chicken
taste
was there. Yeah.
right. And then you have the kwak soy.
Yeah.
That's a that's a noodle dish. It's a coconut curry. And
Yeah.
the liquid's not like a soup, it's more the thickness of a gravy.
Yes.
And Thai tea. Can't say that
Yes.
real fast because it's tan Thai tea.
Yeah, it's
It's a
TTT. It's a TT.
TTT. Tell
Yeah.
me what's different about Thai tea as to other teas. Explain that to me.
Mm. So what we had with the Thai, the it's actually like the older version was, we put like the drip bags to it. So once you like open the box, right, you would find like a small sachets, and then you open the sachet, you find the drip bags, and you put it over the cup, like the rim of your cup, and then pour over the hot water. So it's supposed to filter the tea out for you. That's actually how Thai tea was made in Thailand.
Okay.
Steeped it. We filter it because it's very very concentrate. So you just filter it out. So we want to give that little experience of like how people in Thailand
Oh, that's
see like Thai
nice.
tea was made with the drip bags. Yeah.
You had talked about the significance of the name Thaian. Tain, meaning flavor. But there is a significance to your logo that I thought was interesting. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, our logos was inspired by like a lot of Thai traditional brand. They would basically put like the owner of the recipes as the brand in Thailand. Like if you come to Thailand, there's like Mapanom, which is like a very famous fried chicken sauce, basically chili sauce, sweet chili sauce, Thai sweet chilies. So the original was Mapanom, and they have like the Mapanom face on there. So our logo was inspired by those traditional logos. So we're trying to find like people cooking in front, very front and center, and with all the herbs and spice like putting on the wok. And then on the background a little bit was the fire, because we want to communicate how Thai food was about like fire. And then the fire itself, it was inspired by the Thai traditional pattern called like ganok, which is like it was always in the temples or in the older houses or art, and we try to combine those into the background. So those are the backstory of it.
Yeah. We talked just for a couple moments before we went on air live, and you're in Thailand right now and you're looking to develop a couple of new products. Can you share anything about those, or is it top secret?
Well, it's a bit of secrets, but I'd say so it has to go back to the first three collection that we have, first four. So we have Tom Kha, Khao Soy, and the Pat Kapao. So all these three are inspired by home cook and also street food dishes that you can find everywhere, right, in Thailand, but it's not very popular yet in the US. So in this iterations, the next collection that we're looking at is something that's more or less familiar with people in the US. So these dishes, let's say.
Okay, so
but
I'm not saying that it is, but people in the US know what pad Thai is.
Yes, exactly. But it's not pad Thai. So,
but it's not pad Thai.
Yeah, we tried. So, okay, to be honest, we tried. Pad Thai was the first thing that we tried to develop, but we scrape it out just because, with the wok, like Pad Thai is the wok word, right? With the noodles, it's very hard to find it perfectly, like to make it perfect for me. That's what I feel. Like even if you have a great sauce, but it's also about like the wok work. That's hard to control, I guess.
And not everybody's using a wok to do this.
Yes,
a wok is not in every household. And also, every household doesn't have the heat intensity that's needed for a wok.
For a wok, yeah, exactly.
Right.
So that's why we decided not to go ahead with that. But let's say something that you are more familiar with, but in our own secret recipes.
Okay. How much longer are you going to be in Thailand? When are you heading back? The product is produced in Thailand.
The product's produced in Thailand, yes.
Okay, so does it come boxed from Thailand, or do you box that in the US, or everything comes
boxed in Thailand? Everything's boxed in Thailand, and then in the US we just sell it. Because so the thing is, we like I said earlier as well, like the secret to Thai food is the herbs. So you cannot find the herbs in the US. That's the thing. So we trying to make it so that it's as authentic as possible. So we have to come back here and then make sure that all the herbs is on point and all the ratio is there. And so that's why we decided to produce here. And in terms of boxing and everything, it's a matter of convenience. Like when you box everything here, it's safer. It's just like you don't have to transport everything to the US and overseas.
Are you incurring anything with tariffs because of all the craziness going on in the US?
Yes. So tariff really hit us quite hard. So that's why the next shipment that we're having, we're still figuring out, okay, so how much are we gonna pay for that? Like we have to budget a quite significant amount to make sure that we have it for that as well. Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. I can't get political. I can. It just doesn't make anybody happy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, as a small business, we're trying to find a way to be in the market. Yeah.
right. And really, Kickstarter was how the business got started.
Yes.
And that worked
Yes.
for you. Yeah, great. So remind people, TAAN Thai Food, TAAN, ThaiFoods.com or at TAAN Thai Foods, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
Instagram.
And there are some videos up on the website. Check that out, and you can order direct from the website. And the let's see, 2 of the products come with, it's a double pack.
Yes, it's the khao soi. Yeah.
Okay. And one has a single pack in it, but then the price varies on that. Okay, so I think we sort of covered everything there. Let me ask you my questions that I ask at the end of the show.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What was you like to cook at home? Your mother went to culinary school. What was your ultimate culinary fail?
Oh, great question. Okay, so I have these stories. So the first time that I cooked Thai dessert for my friend in the US, it was, well, I was cooking. I'm not sure if you've tried this dish, but it's called goi bo chi, the bananas in coconut milk. In any case, so I tried to cook that dish, right? That dessert. And what I got was the normal bananas that we have in the US, right? The normal
Right.
one. And then I tried it. My mom said it's very easy. You just boil the coconut milk and then put like the right amount of salt and sugar, and then put the bananas in and make sure like things are okay over the pot. So I cooked it, but it tastes completely different from what I know. And then what I learned also from my mom was that I used the wrong kind of bananas. So we have different kind of bananas to use when you're cooking this dish. And the lesson was, not all bananas created equals. So you have different bananas for different purpose, and it's give out completely different flavors. Like it just not, let's just say it's not eatable when you use a different kind of bananas. Yeah.
I used to enjoy, it was good friends. They've moved to Virginia, been there for a while now. Vietnamese restaurant, and they would do fried bananas with honey, which was yum, delicious. If you could wake up tomorrow morning with a new talent, what would the new talent be?
Cool. What I always love is learning about different food and also learning about different culture through food. So my talent that I would love to have is to be able to speak in every languages in the world, just to learn about, how people
Wonderful.
cook different kind of food and learn about their cultures.
Yeah. If you could go back and tell your 18-year-old self a piece of advice, what would you tell your 18-year-old self? What would that piece of advice be?
That's something that I'm trying to practice every day now. I'm naturally a very introverted person. So when I first came to the US, it was in college, and I wasn't very open, so I was just keep it to myself and not like. I think it's partly was because I wasn't like really secure with myself, so I keep it like I didn't really hang out with people and stuff, right? And then when I went to study PhD in Switzerland, that's when I'm trying to like be more open about like meeting new people. And looking back, that was something that I really miss in college. Like I should have
Okay.
been more open and
Okay.
communicate.
More gregarious,
Yeah, I guess
more
that's
outgoing.
yes, outgoing, learning about people and their
Right.
lives and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the best bite that you've had all week?
This week, so many different ones. I gotta say the Vietnamese one, the first meal back in Thailand. The
Okay.
Nam Nương, yeah, the Nam
Yeah.
Nương
Okay.
one.
All right.
It's good.
What are two must that have to be in your refrigerator? They have to be
Good
there.
question. Good question. The first one came to my mind was the coriander roots. It's hard just because it's hard to find in the US. Like every coriander just came very clean, but the secret of Thai food really is the roots. So we mix the roots with so many things, like in the soup, in the patties to fries, in like grilled meats, everything. So the coriander roots. That's
Okay.
one. The other one would be milk. I love milk. I can eat cereals the whole day. Yeah.
Getting a little tickle in my throat. Forgive me. What didn't I ask you that I probably should have?
Let me think. I'm gonna tie back to Thai food. My favorite Thai dish, that I wish that I can make more in the US, is the southern chicken turmeric soup. It's a southern style. You can never find it in Thai restaurant in the US. I never find one, anyways. But it's very simple, so simple, but it's so good. You just basically the same base as tom yum and tom kha, and then you just add turmeric, and that made the difference.
Oh.
So good. Yeah.
Well, we'll keep that in mind. So I think that's sort of a wrap. I so appreciate you staying up to midnight to be on the show.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
a
good to
pleasure.
reconnect. You were very outgoing at the Fancy Food Show. So you have, that's really for somebody who was introverted to be there at the show and to talk to everybody. You did a good job. And I just remember I went, yum, and please be on my show. And that was it. I wish you all the best, continued growth, and safe travels when you come home. And stay in touch. Let us know what's going on with you.
Yes, and thank you so much for your invitation. It's really great to meet you there, and then we end up here. It's a great opportunities. Yeah.
Hopefully, I never know who watches, who's seeing it, but you never know. Some opportunities just come in the back door as a very quick thing I had talked about. Somebody locally was making Rice Krispie treats as a business where you do the marshmallow and the Rice Krispies. And what we did in the US, kids grew up on this. So they were doing this, and in talking to them or writing things, something that she had an opportunity to put her product in the bags for the Golden Globe, but it took a certain amount of money that she didn't have. Somebody saw the article or whatever I did. They reached out to her and they said, I saw you in here, and they gave her the money.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I always hope that doors open
Mm.
when people are on the show. Please feel free to share the show. I'll send you links. And I have
Yes.
a couple of announcements to make. So I thank you again. Safe journey and much success, Chanya.
Thank you so much, Dara, for inviting me. It was
My
nice
pleasure.
talking to you. Yeah,
Nice
thank you.
talking with you. All righty. Here I am all alone. Chanya was so sweet. Um, Next week's guest is Malene Jardine, founder and chocolatier of the chocolate company carrying her name, Malene Jardine. This woman-owned company offers sustainable, sourced, handmade luxury chocolate bars. At only 140 calories and less than 8 grams of sugar per bar, they are perfect for any diet. They have provided the gifts for Paramount's upfronts. Town and Country featured their truffles for the best box chocolate. Forbes highlighted the bars in their holiday guide for the best fancy chocolate bars, and Food Network promoted them as one of their favorite female-founded brands. The dark 70% cacao bars tantalize with flavors toasted coconut and lime leaf, rosemary, Sicilian salted lemon, South American dark chocolate, and raw pistachio. In fact, I have some of the bars here. The packaging is just beautiful on top of it. And they were in the same place, the River Pavilion with emerging businesses. So I have to wait until next week until I can dive into these. So be sure to tune in. If you need to reach me, my Instagram is at Dara Cooks. And on Facebook, I do have a page called The Food Enthusiast. If you need to get more information or see the shows that are archived, you can see it on Jay Moore Living's Facebook page or go to jaymooreliving.com. And in the menu bar, click Food Menu and you click on the Food Enthusiast, and all our shows are there for you to view. And you can link in and sign there for the bi-monthly food newsletter. All our shows are immediately archived in video form on Jay Moore Living's Facebook page and jaymooreliving.com. We truly appreciate it when you share our show with friends and family. Feel free to go back into our archives and enjoy past shows. May your plates always, always remain full, and I hope to see you here next Thursday.